Yo, what's up everyone? Zyga here with SBG Soulbeats Gaming. I also go by WW. I'm a filmmaker. I make movies for a living, y'all. I also do content creation. I've been on YouTube for over 15 years. I've been self-employed from 18. I'm 32 now, so I've been in business. I know how to make videos, and I know how to, go viral and how to make money from these videos. So I'm gonna show you guys all this stuff in this video. I'm gonna break down these tips to help other people out there and show you, because if you're getting less than 500 views on your video, less than 200 views, whatever it may be, then basically I already know that you want to change that. So let's go ahead and get into it. I ain't gonna hold you guys. So first thing we're going to talk about is the title of your video. Now your title is very important. Basically a lot of people will make you think that you need to put your keyword in your title, and that may be true if you're trying to get ranking on YouTube in their YouTube search. But what you really want to do is actually create titles similar to this. So so for example, Penguin Zero right here, he has a lot of crazy titles that are like, this disturbed me, this was crazy, or something like that, and it has no keyword in it, but it gets people's attention, and that it gets people going. And essentially that's what you want, is something that grabs people's attention. Another example is Fantano over here. Fantano, he has a lot of titles, which is like a crazy random name for a title, but he has like a celebrity image, and it basically grabs people's attention and gets them to watch the video. So those are the key things that you want right there. It's just something to grab their attention and goes with your thumbnail. Let's talk about the thumbnail. The thumbnail is really important, of course. Basically, if you're doing like a documentary video about somebody, you're going to want their face, as the main image, like really close up of their face. You don't want any like far away images like that where you have to really think about it. You don't want to think about the thumbnail at all. And when you're, for the viewer, so you wanted viewers to see your thumbnail, and less than a second they're clicking onto your video. They got to see your video. The key with YouTube to go viral is really making good videos. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So basically with your thumbnail, you want to keep it simple, straightforward, clean. You want it to be very understandable. So basically if like an 8-year-old or someone very young, a kid, saw your title and thumbnail, they wouldn't have to think about it. They understand exactly what your video is about. So that's exactly the goal that you want with your video, to be very easy to understand off the jump. Your description, the first sentence in your description is the most important. You want to put your keyword in this description. So if you're doing a video like me, like how to get more views on YouTube, then you would have that in your description as your first, sentence that you have. And if you're doing a video about GTA 6 or whatever, you're going to want to put GTA 6 in your first sentence. And you want to say like if it's a review or whatever it is, put that all your keyword in your first sentence. It helps rank the video. Next thing that you're going to want to do is have hashtags for your video. Hashtags are really important. You're going to put that in your description as well. This helps rank your video in the algorithm. It's similar to like Instagram, when you do hashtags on Instagram. But essentially how you can create these hashtags, you can use a program like ChatGPT. You can tell it exactly what kind of hashtags you're looking for. Like say that I'm trying to create hashtags about how to go viral on YouTube, and it will give you a variety of tags that you can just copy and paste and put in your description. It'll help your video greatly with going viral, because YouTube can detect what your hashtag is. You want to use a broad hashtag first, so that your video will actually appear along these hashtags across the platform. It helps a lot. Now tags. Now a lot of people are saying that you don't need tags on videos. They don't matter, but YouTube still has a feature on there, so we're going to pretend that it matters. And so basically for tags, you're going to do the same thing as going on ChatGPT, say what are viral tags to use with the topic I'm talking about. For example, I'm a filmmaker, so if I want to talk about Netflix will be my first tag that I would use, and then I will just put other supporting tags after that. Put as many tags as you can, and let's move on to the next big topic. So the next big thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure you disable publish to all remove the feature of publishing to all your subscriber, and the notification, So basically you want to upload your video unlisted and disable this feature where it sends out a notification to all your subscribers, which sounds ironic because you ask your subscribers to turn on all notifications, but you're going to want to turn this feature off, because essentially if your subscribers see your new video and they're not clicking onto your video, for example, if you talk about a new topic that they're not used to, then it's actually going to hurt your video, because you'll get a lot of impressions but not a lot of click-through rate, and it's going to actually hurt your video in performing in the algorithm, and YouTube will not show your video essentially. So basically you want to turn this feature off, and if you do everything that I said, it's going to help boost your video in the algorithm. Another big component that you're going to want to do is you're going to actually want to say your keyword in your video itself. So if your video is about like how to go viral on YouTube, you're going to want to say that a few times in your video. You're going to want to, if your video is about GTA 6, you're going to want to say GTA 6 multiple times in your video, whatever your keyword is. This tells YouTube's system that your video is really on topic and it's not clickbait. The key with YouTube is that you want high click-through rate, so that means people are clicking on your video a lot, and you also want high retention, high watch time, which means that people are not clicking off your video when they come to see it. So you want them to at least watch 40% of your video. Ideally, you want it to be higher than that, but it's very hard to get higher than that. But as long as you get like, 40% watch time of your video will continually be put out to, more people on the platform, and it can grow and go viral. So essentially you want to do all those things right there, and you're going to get a lot more views on your video. If you have an older video that's not been getting any views, what you can do is you can go back to that, look at the analytics, and see where are people like clicking off of your video. So you can actually see like if they're clicking off at like 1 minute into your video, you can edit out a little section where it dips. You can see the dips, and you can edit out that section and then give it about 7 days for your new edit. So this it applies to if you do it for the title, your thumbnail as well. If you change anything about your video, wait 7 days to see the results. Essentially what YouTube will do is if a video is underperforming, it may show it to like 10 people a week, maybe even 100 people a week or something. But if you do these changes that make your video more appealing to people, then that 10 people that it's showing, 4 out of that 10 may click on your video and actually watch your video longer, which will show people that your video is really good, show YouTube that it's performing better, and it'll start pushing it. So it goes from like 10 people a week to 100 people a week to thousands of people, all these impressions, and these are people clicking on your video, watching it. And this is how you can revive a dead video, y'all. Bring it back from the grave, and yes, grave encounters. But these are just some tips, and definitely apply these tips to everything you do, and you definitely will see results. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you guys have done this and how your results are. I love to hear what you guys think. I've been doing this stuff for years, and if you guys want to see my own video, my own short film that I made a short film called Memories. It's a fun movie. If you guys want to check out my own work, check it out in the description. Subscribe if you guys like this video. I appreciate you guys. Also, I am going to make a video for YouTube Shorts as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing more YouTube tips, I'm sharing all these tips as a filmmaker. I want to help other people out, and I'm using these tips for my own films and stuff as well. So appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.